Hi guys, and welcome to another Didulot Experience livestream. We are going to start as usual on Reset. We don't care about Supergirl shards. You know that I have more than L5, and I suppose that we are just chilling this evening and running some strange compo. I'm barely outside top 100, and yeah, that's it. Hi Ogre. Let me send some spam on the other Discord and you know what, the usual self promotion, and I will be up. So let me spam here, and oh, Mrs. Ogre is going to stream. She was okay with Mob Crush, Ogre. Yeah, let me do the last thing here, and I will be sorted, let's say. I need to switch this for a moment because I need to record some sensible data, and yep, I don't know if the part in the account ID and stuff is, you know, privileged information, sensible information or something, but better safe than sorry, right? So let me do this, upload it on upload photos, this one, next, upload. Okay, so let's stop the music, and we got another follower. Thank you, I really appreciate it. As you know, I need those. We are nearly our goal of 50 followers, and thank you for the host, Mrs. Ogre. So let me send this, and I'm sorted. So do you have any preference? Do you have any preference about some teams that you want me to? Thank you for the host, Ogre. That you want me to play? I found this team today while playing against my board during the day. This team was pretty hard to beat. Hello, Kerob. Welcome to the stream. Was pretty hard to beat because, you know, at the moment we have Wonder Girl. That's an issue because she has this stupid tendency to proc with just little buffs. Even 4 are enough to proc her, and yeah, you hate when that happens. And beside that, you got you want to kill her as soon as possible, and Martian Hunter provides her with some needed awareness on turn 1. So if you play with let's say Deadshot, Airgun and Red Robin to avoid Harley Quinn, you have to still beat that awareness on Wonder Girl. You cannot one-shot her. So that's one of the big issue that you have with this kind of composition. And after that, you have the issue that you have Swamp Thing that you want to kill as soon as possible, and you have to apply some some damage that ignores the fact that he will res up everyone if you fail with his fourth ability. So that's it. And last but not least, there's the fact that Harlequin Magister Harlequin Magister has the tendency to just enrage your character in the worst possible situation. So that's a big plus on the team, and it's, as I said, pretty scary to fight against this one because so many things can go wrong. I ended up trying, I think, twice before I could just grasp the best, strategy to beat it. The first time I went with my Constantine team because I thought I would bleed them to death. I don't have TDK, and there's the issue where he will get enraged. So you have to use someone to prevent the enrages. So I started with someone like Constantine. Let me go through my first team. My first team was this one. Constantine, Lobo, Siren, and Swamp Thing. Because I said I want some of my guys to die, and after they are dead, I will be able to rest them with Swamp Thing, and the bleeds from Siren will kill them eventually because they will destroy their awareness and so on. The issue with this team is that you have the problem that I don't know how to say that. The rage will mess you up, and Wonder Girl has the tendency, because if they kill Lobo, Wonder Girl will dispel the invisibility from John Constantine, and then Harlequin Magister will kill him. Then I said, okay, I want someone sturdier, and I don't want to use so many. On Res, on that she will give the debuffs. So that's the issue I was thinking about. I should just avoid him to die, and then I said, okay, so let's go with something different. Let's go with Red Robin, because Red Robin won't care about being enraged, because he will use the first ability anyway. That's what you want to use. And Red Robin is going to dispel Harlequin Magister Taunt. So the healing immunity on Red Hood will kill Swamp Thing. Wonder Girl will be killed by someone in the process, and I will get some reds to taunt, some greens to taunt, and someone to kill Harlequin Magister and Martian Manhunter. And this went wrong because Red Robin and Red Hood got enraged. Starfire did attack, so I didn't dispel the taunt, and Starfire just removed the awareness. They both missed, and Harlequin Magister just destroyed my Red Hood. And then I said, okay, so let's go with the initial idea where I want my guys to die, but I want to remove the issues one by one. So the combo between Red Robin and Constantine will allow my Red Robin to be always invisible, dispel the eventual bleeds from Swamp Thing, remove the taunt from... My Al Jordan is gear 10. It would have been a nice idea, but my Al Jordan is gear 10. So you wanted to remove the taunt from Harlequin Magister, and then you wanted to apply some damage on them. So I said, okay, this is the part where I remove the taunts and the awareness, and constantly will not care about the enrage, and will apply the bleeds, the slowdowns, and the in-downs to my opponent teams. And the enrage on people like Swamp Thing and Wonder Girl will help me survive behind the first moment of the very first turn. And then I said, I want someone to, taunt the big damage from Swamp Thing and apply some healing immunity. So I went with Superman because he's fast enough to go before my opponent's team, and he can survive and even purge the debuffs from Swamp Thing. So I was left with one spot, and because I was so angry that my John Constantine was constantly purged with only 4 2 invisibility, 1 true sight, and 1 awareness, I decided to join the horrible composition and just use Wonder Girl. Because, if Wonder Girl is behind Superman Taunt, the awareness that Martian Manhunter will give himself added to the start of the game will trigger. And then you have Swamp Thing applying 5 mending to everyone, Harlequin Magister having 6 at the start of the battle, and you have to know that Wonder Girl, your opponent Wonder Girl, will buff on turn 1, giving everyone at least 3 strengths up. So 3 strengths up, the awareness will mean it procs on Martian Manhunter, it procs on Harlequin Magister, and after a turn it will procs on Swamp Thing. And this is how I beat it. In fact, it's there that in my log. It took 3 times, and I think that I could have killed him on the second try if RNG didn't screw me, but that's it. So let me do the last spam, and this is pretty important. And I will go. If you have any team you want to see, just ask away and I will go. Yeah. So let me here. So let's hope this works, and let's start with some fights. Hi, Brando. So we have the last 2 fights for this board, and we will go with normal, new board. And I will show some fight with this team because it has some nice synergies, and it's pretty good. Killer Croc, my issue with Killer Croc is that mine is just gear 10. So he tends to die pretty quickly. Beside that, it's pretty cool. He's one of those characters that you really want to break, but then you realize that sometimes he tends to troll you up because he can just mess with your whole situation. Here, for example, if someone would have attacked, let me. TDK shouldn't stun Superman on turn 1. He should buff up, yep. Proccing my Wonder Girl. This should be it. So I was saying, he tends to screw with you when, you know, you see him giving taunt on the only super tanky TDK or Grandi or Arceus, and you are forced to attack those kind of, you know, brutal tanks. Beside that, it's pretty nice, and I really liked when I was using it. So let's do a double here. Call assist on Wonder Girl is nice because she will probably kill Wonder Girl. But I think it's better if I just call an assist. It will not proc the strength up on Power Girl, and as soon as she gets some turn meter up, I will kill her. Yep. So we want to kill TDK as soon as possible, and there's why I'm going to attack with Power Girl, Wonder Girl on TDK. And from now on, we can just wait for the procs of Wonder Girl, purging everything in the process. They used to have more than 4 buffs. So let's just remove the death immunity, hopefully. Yep. And let's taunt again on Superman, because we don't want to lose any stars here. Let's kill Superman. And then we should give a turn meter up to everyone. The issue here is that Constantine will not call an assist because it's invisible. But yeah, 6+4. The gate is 6+, yes, but they had more than 6, and I used my manual lasso. So the gate is 6. They used to have more than 6 because Green Arrow had 6 from the focus plus the death immunity, and Superman had 9. Yeah, because I purged 3. I purged 3 when it procced on Superman. Yeah, the gate on her is 6+. Captain Cold lead, Gigantas, one thing, Ogre. Ogre is just gear 1. The rest, even though my Cap Cold is in the dumpster because he's gear 7, 6, I will use him. And my Giganta is gear 10, but I misclicked on the MM instead of Ockerl. Do you mind if I use someone else? Because, okay, let me show you my low roster. So anyone who's not in this part from TDK on, it's good. Captain Cold is the lead, it's okay. So just don't take one of these and we should be good. And people keep asking me, oh, do you think that you should take 5 and 2 as the legendary points? Chemo is there. Chemo is there. Is getting there, Ogre. Watch the gear. It's gear 9. If you remember, it was gear 1 like 1 week ago. I'm leveling him, but I'm, you know, trying to go on a process and level the hero of the month first. So I was leveling Chemo, and then Supergirl was there, and I leveled her. So if next month, by the way, did the silhouettes were disclosed today? Let me check. Because you said yesterday something like they will be out tomorrow. No, nothing on the Facebook page, so I suppose it's tomorrow. Okay. Feed baby Chemo, make him big and strong, make him strong glorp. I can feed baby Chemo to Constantine if you want, or Jessica Cruz in Gear 10. So let me be this guy here, so we get maybe some Gear 10 opponents, and we will see. So again, this team is based around on the fact that there's an Alec Winman Jester. Okay. Within the next 4 hours. Yeah, because I keep thinking about the Italian, daylight. So to me, the day is over because to me it's 1 hour to midnight. But I suppose that you are like 12 p.m. a.m. So lunchtime. 1:48 p.m. Okay, nice. Which hour is that? I'm kidding. I know that it's 2 p.m. One moment, please. My girlfriend has a strange face. She was watching me like, what are you saying? That's not her voice. No, I suppose you want to hear her voice. And now she's middle fingering me. Okay, so all aside, I was saying the way that you kill Wonder Girl is usual something like this. You have someone. So let's get someone who. Yeah. It's it's possible that in the US the middle finger means love, but I don't know if here means the same thing. I'm kidding. So he wants Dog Welder. So the best next thing of Dog Welder is the only one with a mask and something like that. So do you mind if I use Lobo as a puppy? So Dog Welder's puppy? So Dog Welder can be Bizarro or Chemo, I suppose. The only one with something like a mask. Oh, so no, don't worry, I was just kidding. So I was saying, this is the team that you use to beat Wonder Girl, and you have just to pray that you don't get stuck in a rage, because that can happen, and it will probably happen because I'm showing this on game. So Superman got enraged, but he purged himself, and then how you beat Wonder Girl is that you just True Sight and speed up your DS that will one-shot Wonder Girl. From there on, you taunt up with Superman, and you can just start punching your opponents with the rest of your team. And Deadshot will not miss, so it will just go. and Red Robin will purge Allegory Magister. So I will buff up here because I want to one-shot someone else on the next turn. And right now I cannot one-shot anyone because there's still Power Girl and Mist. So to avoid Power Girl from getting the death immunity, I will apply some healing and buff immunity on her. And right now I will AoE killing Wonder Girl and hopefully bringing some of them low enough that I can kill the next turn. So Allegory Magister is still annoying. And then you clear it with the rest of your team. So let's spunk Allegory Magister, kill. And let's go again with Superman. So I've been getting a lot of notification on Reddit. Let me check what's happening. So seems people are enjoying downvoting the thread where I the people on Reddit are just crazy. And then they wonder why people don't don't post on Reddit. Like I would care. Thank you for being here, Darin. And let's see what we get into the next pool of board clear. I think that the big issue in the Reddit in the subreddit is the moderators. I think that the subreddit moderators are just slackers, big huge slackers, cookie lovers, glorp lovers, and something like that. You are with me? Do you agree with my, reasoning? Mrs. Auger, do you agree? So we got some teams. This 21k we can go with Captain Cold. So we will save this for when Mr. Big Large get an idea. Yeah, oh, sorry. It's okay. Constant Elite, Doomsday, Starfire, Giganta. So, again, you have the ability to pick one of the most horrible character. My Starfire is level 1, gear 1. And I will upgrade her because I've been asked, but give me the time. Yep, you asked me to play with Doomsday and with Constantine as a lead. May I suggest Ivy in that composition? Because, Ivy on Giganta and Ivy on Doomsday is huge. No. Doomsday is fun. While he thinks about some subs, let's show the world how Doomsday works. So let's find some normal teams without Wonder Girl. Yep, fine. So let's show the world who is Doomsday and what he can do. I should mute my... let's try and mix it so I can mute Firefox. Okay, it's muted. And I should I should swap the. You don't see the sound. You don't hear the sound of the game. Yeah, I've muted. Don't worry. So the reasoning behind this team is that you have to speed up your Constantine, and then you start taunting on Doomsday. Doomsday will attack twice maybe because you have some overhealed guys, and if he dies, you don't really care because the point of this compo is that Doomsday is a big fat boy. Have a nice day, Ogre. See ya tomorrow or later. So I was saying, even if Doomsday dies, he will return with a bunch of buffs, and that's good enough for me. So let's taunt him and give him crit immunity, and every time he's called as an assist, he will get some buffs, increasing the, the overall health and whatnot. And the fact that he's crit immune means that the big offender here is Etrigan. You have to just make sure that we call him or we attack with him as much as possible. And then you can just, copy some buffs or move some buffs from him, or, spread the awareness if... if you turn it to the the news and you know about some explosion that turned the accountant into a big glorp of goo, that's probably Ogre. So I was saying, here you can just spread the buffs, and the best buff that you can spread are the invisibility, which will mean nothing. So we just spread the strands and whatever from Doomsday to the other, and you have to remember that those are permanent buffs. So we spread some strengths up, stamina up, agilities, and we applied some stamina up on Doomsday, making him pretty sturdy to a point where we can taunt him again. He will attack, hopefully twice, yep, getting some more buffs, and you go on and on like this. Constantine doesn't care about the miss chance, and we can go with more buffs or we can try and kill her. But because I know my luck, I will just buff myself and hope for... Yep, I was lucky. And hope for some, proc. Ivy died, it's okay. We have now to just apply some buff immunity on Superman and start killing them with Constantine. So Constantine has a bunch of... they have a bunch of intelligence now, so we can start maybe killing some of them, like if Superman doesn't have that damage immunity, let's try and kill Power Girl. All these girls here are making me not understand who's. So let's kill Power Girl. We go to get again. Let's apply buff immunity on Etrigan and some damage. Constantine has the awareness, and we will. We want to kill Superman. So the best thing to do that is to just give him some bleeds, and then hopefully kill him with some AoE on the next turn. So again, you want to rack up buffs on Doomsday and kill Superman. And then Doomsday died, but he will return. We know that Etrigan will buff, but we have the situation under control because we have the ability to taunt on a red here and apply some attacks on him that will damage Etrigan and force him to attack, removing the through sight hopefully. And the fact that he has so few health means that on the next turn he will be dead. And it's a shame that the 3-star system made we lose 2 stars because of the resurrection of Doomsday. So he wants Mira instead of Ivy. Let's go with that. And give me 1 second so I can swap up the screens, because it seems that we are not getting neither the desktop audio, the one from the music, nor the actual music. So give me 1 second, and let's see to this. And yes, playback device says default. Today we are swamped with technical issues, it seems. It's like that we are, Okay, so it should be it. Let's test it. Okay. Twitch chat. We are back here. Does Doomsday go gold? Nope. I think that Frieza can go there, but you will always have some blue or pink that will mess with you. So then let's see if the music it's okay, and set default. Okay, and let's use the it's a slow Himalaya in the desert, this one. Okay, so this one should be okay. Okay, so music should be on, game sound should be on, and let's go. So he said the same team with Mira instead of Ivy, and Cap Cold, Kill Flash, Ivy, Killer Frost. I would love the combo. So let's just go with that. Cap Cold, Kiddo. Where's Kiddo? Kiddo. Ivy and Killer Frost. KF is one of my favorite character at the moment. I really wish that I could have the resources to gear her more. So okay, and seems that this is not going on. Okay, fine. So let me check. Thank you guys. Okay. Okay, so the plan here is slow them down. I'm scared about the TM that Power Girl will get anyway. And then let's stun her, because she is horribly strong. Sadly, Capcan Cold will probably die in a moment. Yep. This is the issue with. Yep. The issue with my Captain Cold is that is gear say 6. So sadly is. Yep. I if I get to 50 follower, I have some kind of project, because I still don't have the 50 follower, and so I cannot count on support by the subscribers. I've asked my friend Jess to choose 3 characters that he wants me to play, and the plan is that you get to choose some character, and I will do anything and everything to just break them in some way possible. Yeah, for science, exactly. And that's the actual point. Thank you for the follow, Dari. And that's the actual the point of the thing. You want to have interaction with the chat, and you want to give them back something. And something is, maybe you want to level your Robin, or maybe someone else. I don't know. You want to play with Giganta, but you don't want to spend and sink resources into them. So you choose them, and I will do board clears, and I will try to break them to just show how they could work in a top 100 or top 1500 situation. It's just like fun, and Jess chose 3 guys. One I'm not pretty sure, because he said I would like White Lantern Sinestro, and I'm leveling him up. I want Broccoli, and I was already leveling him up. And the third one, no, I will. And the game just crashed. So this evening is just horribly wrong. And he said the third one, I'd like to be Dr. Poison, but my katana is low gear. Katana is gear 6, 25. And the third one is Dr. Poison, but I don't want to force you into playing Dr. Poison, so choose Robin. So he chose those 3. And as I said, I'm starting to level up my Sinestro. I'm doing the 10 gear each day, and I've started with him. And yeah, I will start with these 3, and I will do as much as possible to have them ready by the first week of August, and then I will go on during the month trying to bring them to gear 10 at least, and then eventually to gear 11, and see what's coming out of playing with them. I will show them at various part of the ladder. So I think that it can be nice. So just decide on the team, and I will just randomly play with Doomsday, and not against this one. So here we don't need to play with Red Robin to buff up our guys. The only reasoning behind buffing up is that you want your Red Robin to go before your Deadshot to go before Red Robin, because maybe you will have opposing Red Robin buffing Arcus, killing someone else. They cannot kill my Deadshot because it's invisible, but strange things can happen, and you don't want that. So, that's the thing I was saying. Let's go with it. The issue with that team, by the way, is that Giganta will not get any taunt. And the answer to that, Mrs. Ogre, is that I'm not playing directly from the iPad. So I'm like having two copies of the stream. The first one goes directly on stream, and if the VOD gets silenced, I don't care. And the second one, the important, let's say, one, the one that's going on YouTube, is recorded without the music. So even though the VOD on Twitch will be silenced, the one on YouTube, that it's the one that maybe people will watch the most, won't be, because I will record on my hard disk and then I will upload it on YouTube. It's a bit complicated procedure, but it allows me to have music on stream and then have a clean stream on YouTube for people that are not able to watch it live. Giganta won't get taunt because she has an horrible kit, and she will only get the taunt from this legendary focus, where you will get this at L2 if you are not retarded like me. Because yesterday I was talking, 2 days ago, I was talking with the guys on chat and I misclicked and I pressed this by mistake. So Silver Banshee, Wonder Girl, any Taunter, any lead. Banshee, Wonder Girl do together. So Banshee works well with bleeders, and there's a bleeder who is also a physical damager. It's Redwood. So let's go with Redwood. Hi Michael, welcome to the stream. So let's try to start with this one, and meanwhile, if you want to change anything, we will do accordingly. So the plan here is the usual. So we have Redwood, which is a pretty good leader, Wonder Girl to buff up the strengths, and Shioban. Shioban is weak against reds. We don't have any red here, so it's a good matchup. And Redwood has the chance to purge, proccing Shioban ability 2, and Wonder Girl will proc too. So in the last slot we may want some first turn taunters, or someone that benefits from the strengths up, or some bleeders. So I can go with, or Etrigan, because he is. So we can go with someone like that, or maybe the usual insurance policy in Swamp Thing. I'd rather go with Constantine or someone else in this team, because I want to have a reliable way to kill the 3 blues that I have. So Constantine or a big red, and I can go with Harlequin Magister, for example. The issue with Harlequin Magister is that she will probably die on Power Girl attacks or DOJ AoE that will stun her and purge her. So if you have any choices, or if not, I will go like this. This is my go-to team. Okay. Lobo gets into the point where he applies some bleeds. And the fact that they all have 1 buffs due to DOJ taunt that gives everyone death immunity means that this will give everyone 5 strengths up. It would have been just good if DOJ would have taunted here, but she didn't. It's okay. And now we taunt because we want him to be able to return. And you have to choose here if you want to do special damage, and they all have a positive immunity beside DOJ, so there's a chance to stun them. And or you want to use this, apply healing immunity on DOJ and purge the immunities. Here, working on Power Girl will means that I will purge her immunity and she will die by the bleeds. So I have these 2 choices. I don't like to risk on the stun because it's a low proc. So the best thing is just to go on the 2, and the purge has a chance to proc the 3rd one. You have to remember that the automatic lasso from Wonder Girl will not proc. And there's a well-known bug on Reddit. I will explain in a second. You have to know that the lasso proc on Wonder Girl won't proc Shioben attack because it's a passive. They shouldn't proc another passive. And the bug I'm referring is that you have seen that it's now Wonder Girl turn, and DOJ did taunt, right? The issue is that she didn't get any kind of buff, and that's because there's something like a buff immunity applied by that Red Hood after he kills someone. I don't know why DOJ refuses to apply any kind of buffs after you kill someone. So here you can just apply the damage with AoE because it will still purge some buffs, and there's a chance that Shioben procs. It didn't, and we will just kill everyone with a... So let's get this other one. World Greatest Detective, Reverse Flash, Allegory Magister Ivy. And World Greatest Detective for me is still there in that part of the D roster. They are pretty low because 1269 is going to drop in like 10 minutes. No, don't tell me that I don't have any kind of fun character. I have Grodd leveled up. I have Ivy. I have Doomsday. I have Lobo at gear 11. I just don't have the, the one that I never had the chance to gather. Yeah, Grodd. Grodd is huge. Let me show what Grodd is in 2 seconds. In 2 minutes. So let me buy this. There's no energy, PvP energy or something. So let's see if we are lucky and we will open some kind of PvP energy here. Nope. Okay. Let's just buy one. So Planar Knight. Stupid Wonder Girl. Stupid Wonder Girl again. Oh, Wonder Girl everywhere. It's boring. There's when you want to just destroy them. Okay, So we were talking about no, because my croc is just gear 10. Lex is in the dumpster too. Both Lexes are, pretty down in the roster. The bigger one is AW Lex, which is gear 5 and some rings, while the other SSS Lex is gear 2, level 1. And okay. But they are both. I think that one World Greatest Detective is even better gear than AWX. I don't know if you want to change that. The issue with using Killer Croc against Wonder Girl is that you don't have any good way to kill the taunters on turn 1, because Croc can miss, for example, on Allegory Magister. Okay, that's rocky will be. Let's get a proper team. So the team was Deathstroke, Reverse Flash, Allegory Magister, Ivy. Deathstroke, Reverse Flash, Allegory Magister, Ivy. Deathstroke, Allegory Magister, Ivy. Let's use this one. Deathstroke, Allegory Magister, Ivy, and Reverse Flash. Yeah, they are permanent. I have a video on YouTube where I am permanently giving everyone buffs from Doomsday or from or awareness or any other kind of buffs. They are all permanent. The issue is that if you don't speed up Ivy enough, you will end up just having dead Ivy. Yeah, as you can see, you have to speed up. When you go this kind of composition, you have to speed up Ivy, because she is so slow that she will die before you have the chance to do anything. We play in a meta where people do 20k of damage. So unless you have any chance, we can just quit here. If you don't have any way to speed up Ivy, so instead of using Reverse Flash or Allegory Magister, so let's go something like this. Same opponent, and it's not going to work on turn 1. But let me show you this. We have the same team, but you speed up your Ivy, right? So we'll just apply some slowdown here, and you speed up Ivy. Then she's able to copy the buffs from everyone. Okay, and then you have something worth going. Deathstroke would have, it's the old Deathstroke that would have heart. That Deathstroke would have even killed a green, not just one, because there's a cooldown right now on the buffs, and it's 2 turns. Deathstroke is horrible right now, unless you play with Big Lobo or something like that. Don't even try playing with Deathstroke right now if you don't cheat on him. And the issue with Ivy is that she seemed, you know, so nice, uh, but she can only apply the buffs for, yeah, the game was okay with him fully powerful, because there are so many ways to purge him right now. And as you can see, this rock is not even an issue here. And if you go with a theme like this, and you add in this position, you add Harlequin Magister, you don't have any good answer to the blue here. You are on off affinity, and you cannot do anything. And the big issue that you have is that they are going to just destroy you. You need some blue or someone else. And I was saying, Ivy, everyone says, oh, I will spread up the awareness from Ivy or whatever. But Ivy has a 5-turn cooldown on the spread buffs skill. So she will just do nothing. You will spread up the buffs unless you can protect her until the end of days. So as you can see, a single Power Girl is destroying us. We can just quit here. There's nothing to do. It's not saying that this team is horrible, but the only thing that you are capitalizing on this team was this spread skill that has a 5-turn cooldown. So unless you bring your World Greatest Detective to reduce the cooldown, and there's still 4-turn cooldown. So that's not going to work. The best thing that you can do with Ivy is find a big chunk of meat like Clayface, Bane, Doomsday, Grundy, Giganta. Not mine, because mine is gear 10. And apply the taunt on her here. 2-turn cooldown for a taunt lasting 2 turns. Okay? So you will be able to apply the cooldown for 2 turns, then skip 1, then 2 turns. Even Chemo, yeah. Sorry, I forget Chemo because mine is gear 9. So you want to do... I've showed that with... I can still go on here, but it's pointless because both Red Robin and Ivy will not do any damage. And against those 2 brutal greens, I will not do any damage with Reverse Flash. We have this Power Girl that is gonna destroy everyone. I probably will end up killing him, and I can go and try and kill Batman. But she will probably destroy us as soon as she gets an attack on... So I have to attack her, get smashed, and because of all those strengths up, she's able to even kill Reverse Flash in just one hit. So you have, if you want to play with Ivy, cheating some awareness, even 10 stack of awareness, will do you nothing, because you have to bring someone to speed her up, which is like Red Robin, and then you have to just let's go with some energy. Same team. Let's go with the team we were playing before. Just to showcase Ivy. If you want to play with Ivy, you have to go with something like this, where the fact that you speed up someone. I will go with Broccoli Lead, Bane, Chemo. But again, that build is worthless because you will spread damage immunity from Broccoli to everyone for one turn, and then you're dead. Because both Bane and Chemo are ramp up character, that means that they need like 3 to 5 turns to kill someone. Bane on itself will do nothing. Ivy will do no damage. Broccoli will do no damage. So you are not having any kind of damaging heroes in your team. You get it, right? So, as I was saying, in this kind of team, you have to have some kind of consistency where you protect your Ivy in the very first turn. Then you spread the good buffs from others. And in this case, I all went wrong because DOJ decided to screw with me. And then you can spread the buffs around or taunt your Doomsday. If I spread the buffs, it's good because everyone will get awareness, I hope. If I taunt Doomsday here, it will mean nothing because we have Al Jordan on the other side, meaning that he will purge Doomsday. So everyone has 2 awareness right now, and I'm able to apply some damage. Yep, you will get stamina ups on Doomsday. Yeah, Broccoli is Medfill, and because of its head, it's lovely called Broccoli. So, as I was saying before, the plan is to have Doomsday taunt for your team, but you have to just put yourself in a position where I've been there a couple times. I've been there in Romania a couple of times with my friends. It's a nice place. I'm not living or working there, but and don't shit with the names and the donation. No, it's not. It's fake. So I was saying, you have to put yourself in a position where you have to, don't allow yourself to be destroyed by a single character. Here we have Hal Jordan that can purge Doomsday. No, it's fake. And there are so many trolls on Twitch that that when you make a donation on Twitch, you can retire that after a little bit. And so many streamer has been trolled by, let's say, $1,000 donation, and after they have spent no, Jess, I will explain that in a second. After they have spent the 1,000, the donation has been retired, so they ended up just failing, spending a lot of money for someone that retired the donation. So you never go crazy on a donation unless you trust, or is a small donation, then you can. So if, let's say, Michael donates something to me, I will trust him, and I suppose that's a true donation. But it's a random guy that popped on the stream for the first time, donates me $1,300 lit dollars. That's fake. Moreover, is using color codes for the names, so you can no. And I will say that it's not possible because I'm not still on the partner or affiliate affiliate partnership, so I'm not allowed to get any kind of donations. That's it. Going on. Yep. It's just thinking. So let's apply debuffs on Power Girl. Keep applying debuffs, avoiding to go on Power Girl, and then we can taunt, because even if Al Jordan purges 10 buffs from Doomsday, there's a chance that he will not purge neither the taunt nor the good buffs on him. And because Red Robin is invisible, I will apply buff immunity and purge some taunt on Power Girl. So let's try and start killing someone. And as you can see, I'm protecting Ivy all the fight with the likes of Doomsday taunting by Air Taunt and Constantine 1. And I'm saving my... I just used the buff copy on turn 1 and I was never able to use it again. Yeah, you throw the money at the screen, and if it gets absorbed by the screen, you get to give the donation. So, and still, 3 turns later, we have just a big cooldown on this. Yeah. Caleb, please stop this, because I will just ban you. So. Okay. So let's taunt again on Doomsday, because we want to protect our Ivy. And again, we want to remove some damage from Al Jordan. So we will go with third skill. And I suppose that we can go with the Devastator. Grundy is gear 4 again. I'm sorry for this. And then you go again, stacking the buffs and taunt. Okay, so that's all. Give me 1 second, please. Let's call an assist on him. Yeah. No issue, no big. DOE will bring Superman. Bye bye. Bye bye, Collab. Let's call an assist from Doomsday again. We even called it twice. And this will destroy him. And then we can spread the buffs again at the end of the fights. Let's devastate him. So fine, this experience with collab taught me that I should have some auto mod or someone else as a moderator of the channel. Cheetah, DOJ, Wonder Girl, Doomsday, and Ivy. Sure. I don't know the reasoning behind that, but sure. Doomsday, Ivy, Wonder Girl, and someone else, something else. Yep. So DOJ or Cheetah? Because I'm a big loser. So Cheetah is better because it will speed up everyone, but I suppose that the big issue here is that I will get an horrible enrage by Eloquent Magister. Yep. That's the issue. When you have faster character, you just have no chance to go through with it. So let's kill Sinestro. And we would like to spread some buffs from Doomsday. But I fear that I will spread the taunt. So let's spread the strengths up from Wonder Girl. And let's AoE here, killing Superman. And I should kill everyone with Devastator from Doomsday. So let's still buff up Doomsday and devastate this little pig Robin. Grodd, Kid Flash, Ivy, Killer Frost. What's the reasoning behind that? I will try it, but I don't know why you want to use Kid Flash and Killer Frost and Ivy. Nightwing lead. Martian Manhunter one thing. No, I don't. Yeah, I bashed my head against that Martian Manhunter. So, Cheetah DOJ leader, Doomsday, Ivy, we tried that. Batgirl lead, Grandy, Terra, and Batman, I cannot do that because my Grandy is just horrible. The rest of the team was okay. Grandy, if you choose someone else, we can try that. Maybe against someone not like this. Martian Manhunter, Wonder Girl. Yes, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Girl's one thing, Adequate Magister is horrible on the fence. And he wants Kid Flash, Grodd, Ivy, and Killer Frost. So let's try and do this. So Grodd, Killer Frost, Kid Flash, and Ivy. I don't know why Ivy in this team. So this is 7k team 24. This 24 should be doable. Okay. No, you should start leveling up Martian Manhunter if you have him L3. Okay, but Ivy, what would Ivy accomplish in the team besides buffing Kid Flash damage? And the team that made me bash the head on the wall was this one. Martian Manhunter, Wonder Girl, Swamp Thing, the Will Majesty. This is the horrible team. Yeah. Killer Frost does special damage. This team is horribly strong, to be honest. Because, not in my case, because my MMH is not gear 11. But I'm thinking to level him up to gear 11 after I see the yeah. I think I know the reasoning behind I was wondering with some friends today about the numbers, and I think that's because they want to polish the interface. Maybe they are introducing something else in that little space on top, or I don't know. But I think it's just because they want to polish. And let me go over this for a second, Michael. And if they just allow us to just click on the gems and see how much we have, the exact number here, and up there is rounded up, I'm fine with that. So you will go to the PvP part, and you will click on it and see that you have exactly 2320, let's say. So let's go with the team that Michael wanted, and is this one. So the issue with cross-pollinating buffs at the moment is that Wonder Girl exists. So you will probably end up just screwing up your teams, because yeah, you see now that Wonder Girl will proc on me. I cannot even apply the intelligence up from ground, because if I do, Wonder Girl will just one-shot my team. And here we can spread the speeds up from Grodd. But as I said, Wonder Girl will just destroy us. The taunt will not do anything to us, beside maybe on Grodd. But the fact that we had so many buffs on him will mean that Wonder Girl will kill us. So Ivy in this team right now is accomplishing nothing. Because see what happens. She purges. And we are on step 1. You have to find a way to kill Wonder Girl as soon as possible, or she's just going to destroy you. And now we are just prey from Adrian. No, I can just I just took the lowest powered one. This is just a 20k team, because my Killer Frost is gear 10 and Wally West is gear 10. If I go against this one, if I will go against this one, okay, and it will destroy me anyway. The issue is still Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl just prevents any kind of buff up comp. No, I don't worry. Okay, so let's see if we had any kind of other comps. Did I miss anything? MMH, Wonder Girls, One Thing, Allegory Majesty. So, what about Nightwing team? Last team is Nightwing, Clayface, SSDS. Okay, so my SSDS is Gear 1. Sorry, I'm... Sadly, you are picking good character that are hard to come by. For example, SSDS is the only character in the game that I don't have legendary. And my Nightwing is gearing up because of the event, but he's still 7. So I will say that this part of the roster, the second part of my roster, is just horrible. The one from here down is just horrible. I'm going to fix it, 3 or 4 character each month, but that's beyond my resources. I cannot do more than that because it will hinder my, family or real life. And let me show the Martian Manhunter team, just because it's something that you want to cry upon. And remember that my Martian Manhunter is gear 10, so it doesn't have 100% chance. Yeah, sure, 100% to apply the awareness. So here you want to buff up because they all have enough buffs, and then you can start damaging them. And because they don't have the ability to kill your guys because you have awareness, I didn't have, and that's why my Martial Manhunter died. But because you don't have any awareness of, you are just going to capitalize on that. So as soon as my Swamp Thing rests, it will bring back everyone, giving awareness to everyone. And if that 3-star system worked properly, this would have been a 3-star game. Yeah, I hope that we get something between today, because right now it's still morning in the US. Augur said it was 2 p.m. or tomorrow. They usually end up giving hints of next month on Thursday. But it's okay. Wonder Girl, Terra Cyborg. Sure. So I will try against Wonder Girl, Terra Cyborg. Aris, Wonder Girl, Terra Cyborg. Lantern Month. I really wish that you are happy with the Lantern Month. So Aris, Wonder Girl. Bye, that bio. Have a nice time at school, and good luck for Supergirl. I hope that you got it enough shard. Yeah, he said that it was 3 a.m. right now in where Augur is. So I was saying, God, 3 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so where's the team? Ares lead, Wonder Girl, Terra and Cyborg. Terra and Cyborg. Terra, and I miss the reasoning behind this team, to be honest. There's no clear synergy beside the Enrage on Wonder Girl. Well, let's try it. Okay, so let's clear everyone. We don't want to buff up because it will mean that Wonder Girl will destroy us. And the only reasoning this is going godly for us is that because my guys are gear 11. So let's apply some shields or not. I don't know what to do here. So apply that immunity is not even worth. Because if I play anything with this one, Wonder Girl will destroy me. It's random, the shields. If I apply the death immunity here and the stamina's up, my Wonder Girl will kill probably them. But their Wonder Girl will destroy us. Yeah, I won this only because of my Wonder Girl in gear 11. Terra right now has a messed up kit where she does everything and nothing. This skill has a chance to apply 10% shield and it's just increasing shield but just 30%. So it's horrible. And as I said, she applies healing immunity but not 100%. She applies stun immunity. She applies random damage and evasion down. It's, I don't know, a jack of all trades, master of none. And I don't get this one. Why? Yeah, it's good, but you know, you are splitting your focus because the first part of the team was around enrages and strengths up. So the part with Wonder Girl and Aris was around strengths up and enrages, while Terra just gave strengths up and chance up to Cyborg. Then why use Terra when you can use someone else like maybe Dr. Fate, which will give shields to everyone and healing immunity on 100% of the chance and random attacks when they get immunity. I don't know, Terra is nice, but it's, they just tweeted the silhouettes. So before I go, let's see the silhouettes. Yeah, live coverage. We have spoiler alert, a green and a red. View image. I don't want to say anything, but I have an idea. You know who they are? I'm pretty sure, I am 100% sure who they are. They are Zul'jin, Master of the Trolls, from the Zandalari tribe, and Garrosh, former leader of Orgrimmar. They are Garrosh and Zul'jin. Who do you think they are? And they are both villain. So no, Garrosh is a villain. Zul'jin is dead and is not. So to me, the red silhouette, it's, we were talking about that. The red silhouette, it's probably him. So we had this. We were talking yesterday, and people talked about Bleeze and Dexter. To me, this is close. The green one, I have no clue, to be honest. Seems Zuljin. It's Zuljin from World of Warcraft. Atrocitus seems Atrocitus to me. The other one I have no clue. Larfreeze, you say? I'm not familiar with lanterns. I only know the red one because I've read the very first fourth number of the New Rebirth. So Larfreeze. Larfreeze. It doesn't seem him. It doesn't seem like him. It's Kenshiro. Yeah, it can be. And he has some kind of constellation on his body. So you have the North Star. So yes, it's Kenshiro and Atrocitus. Wait, what? The fact with Weather Wizard? Nope. It's not that. Weather Wizard is just a normal rogue. I know that Michael will go crazy if Weather Wizard was in the game, because it would be, another rogue to add to his gallery of rogues. But I don't know. We need someone with the pointy heads. Like, really, Kenshiro fits the bills? But it's not. Space themed. So do you know any other? Because the only space guys that I know are the old gods. So that's not even another Steppenwolf or the Sad, or no, they are not new gods. So I don't know. The red one, someone already told me yesterday that they were betting on Atrocitus, because someone seems to be reversing the APK in the game, and they said that Atrocitus and I don't remember the other one was in the game. And when yesterday we were talking about what do you want in the next month, Gnort, I don't even know who he is. So Devil, you know that you can tell me something that will lead me to fetch for porn, because I don't know the names. So this is this guy Gnort. It can be. Yeah, it's close. I don't see the ears, but maybe is this thingy going down. It's the here. So he's facing down. I don't even know who this guy is, to be honest. I'm not big on lanterns. By the way, I've just noticed that it's 10 past midnight. I suppose that the tournament just ended. Yep. Let's rack up those useful shards. I cannot believe it. I'm 1000. Exactly, no. Yep. Sleep is for the weak, but my girlfriend is stronger than me, so she will spank me until tomorrow if I don't. Beside that, let you. I hope that you can maybe comment on YouTube or whatever with your ideas about the green image or the red one. If you think that the red one, if I don't go to sleep, just don't be malicious. So I was saying the red one. I'm pretty sure it fits with Atrocitus, even though it's the same thing that I said yesterday. When I first fetched some Atrocitus images, the first one that came to me was this one that doesn't even fit with Atrocitus, with the one that we got in the game. Right? Let me shrink this. So it doesn't have any kind of pointy shoulders. But the one that that I was googling before, yeah, it seems the one that I took from the DeviantArt, and you say it's from Injustice, so maybe it's that. The one that I fetched before was pretty spot on the silhouette that they gave. Maybe this one with the pointy stuff is the one from Injustice, and the final one, the legendary one, is the Cleon one from Rebirth. I don't. As I said, Michael, if you have a good Larfreeze image, link it, because I don't even know. Yesterday when I was fetching images for the guys on the stream, or was Saturday, I got to see some images from Larfreeze because I don't know him. So Paul thinks that is Larfreeze that is green, and Atrocitus that is red. And Michael, do you think that is Atrocitus and Larfreeze? So if defeats the we finally could have Sinestro rework a Yellow Lantern. Yeah, I will stay. So Michael said this image is spot on Larfreeze. View image. Clicky. So Michael is saying that this image is close to Larfreeze, and I agree because of the horns. But I don't agree on the hairs. But again, maybe it's just one pose that's strange for him. Yeah, I think that we will know in a couple of days, because they usually do the first day the silhouette and the next day is the the actual reveal. But I hope that whoever they are, they will be properly, you know, rendered in game, and I just want yeah, I know, Lantern Mount or Rogue Mount and you will die. I hope that it will be a Lantern Mount. Yeah, I hope that is. Wait, Jets. Okay, okay. Please, Jets, let this be the last thing that I say in the stream. I don't know if this could be a lantern mount. And as I said, if it's a lantern mount, I really want my yellow lantern Sinestro to be the rework, because I find that his kit, it's nice, and I want them to, you know, refund my legendary points, because I want to allocate this one, and this skill doesn't have a sense at all. You're welcome, Darin. It's okay. I'm here for our mutual entertainment, so I will do what you ask, and if possible, and I will comply. Yes, I really want its kit to be reworked. So let's cross our fingers. Let's hope for a Lantern Mount, and we have Sinestro Yellow Lantern as a rework. And to be honest, many people, I don't care about it. Many people would love an Arcus challenge, or maybe another Jessica Cruz heroic challenge, because, you know, they are good character that they are not easily available, and maybe people still want some of them. But if I have to choose, give me the only L1 hyper rare lantern, PvP week, and I will be happy. And maybe rework him, because as I said yesterday, why he heals himself on an attack? I don't know. So that's it, really, for real this time. Thank you for being on the stream this evening. We have played as much as we could. We will see in I suppose, couple of days, if I am in Rome, because I have some real life issue and I have to return to my parents with this Hero Showdown. And if not, I will probably be here in 4 days to cover this, because I'm pretty hyped for it and I really want it. So good night, see you on the next time, and thank you for being on stream. If you are just lurking, please follow. I just need a couple more followers to enable the donation for real, and follow the subscribers. So follow, spread the words, and you will be able to watch the VOD tomorrow on YouTube if you missed it. So bye bye, see ya.